She a freak, 10-10 freak. She don't want to speak, she want beat to the beat. I'm the voice of the street, plus a freak in the sheet. She want me for her tea, I got me for your meat. I am mad.
Yeah.
But yeah, how are you guys keeping? How you guys doing?
How was this week? Wait, what day is today? So Wednesday.
Yeah.
That should
the
already
week
tell you how my week is
Yeah.
going. I don't even know what day of the week
Yeah.
it is.
Hump day.
It's hump day.
Hump day.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wednesdays are hump days.
Yeah.
So what is a hump day?
What's a hump day?
You're getting
It's
over
like
the hump
this. Yeah.
of the week.
Can I tell you
'Cause it's
how? Can I tell you why I'm
pre-Thursday.
dirty?
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought hump day was a day like people knack.
Well,
Okay,
maybe
fair.
that's what, maybe Wednesdays are a high.
Do you know
hump
what? I
day,
get it.
but-
Black Eyed Peas, my humps. My
My
humps,
humps,
baby.
my
Yeah.
humps.
Make
Check
sense.
it out.
I just thought that was, and
Yeah.
I just never participated, of course. But like,
Yeah, it's Virgin Mary.
Roz, you laugh
absolutely.
too loud.
Fair.
I'm sorry.
You're still laughing.
No laugh.
Okay.
Smiles just like.
Anyways,
Your teeth look white as hell, bro.
thank you,
Yeah.
Chris.
Okay.
Oh, you guys, sorry, I wasn't here in the
Sponsor
last
us.
episode. I know you guys missed me. 2 episodes, without me. How did you guys do?
It was good.
I had a great time, to be honest.
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
It's giving lies.
It's giving.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be like, oh no, I couldn't. Montoya,
It was different. It was so different because we didn't have the funny ad libs.
Yeah,
we definitely
didn't
miss
do
your
any
ad
ad-libs.
libs.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
missed
No
it,
one
we
says
missed
funny
it.
shit like Demi.
But the Charger episode was really good. That's the only one I've watched right now because that's the one that's
Yeah,
edited
yeah,
and
that's
ready.
right.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You guys did it.
Really?
Like, I didn't even need to be there. Like, I feel like if I was there, it would have just been too much. The way you guys carried the episode was tea. Like,
No, you definitely need to be there. Everybody missed you.
Yes.
All the- every episode, the guests were like, "Where's Demi? Where's Princess?"
The minute they came in, where's Demi? Where's
Yeah.
Demi?
Yeah.
really?
Where's Demi?
Yeah.
Aww.
There's no,
Yeah,
so we
so-
can't replace you. We have to
Yeah,
keep you,
we can't
unfortunately.
replace
Well,
Have you addressed the Princess Demi name
yeah, I said
change
like,
on the pod? Yeah, you have?
okay, no, not really, but like,
Well,
obviously my
exclusives.
girls would call me Demi because they knew me as Demi first, but Princess is professional, is what the police call me if they were ever to call me up or whatever. Actually, the guy that knocked on my door, but he was dressed like a normal man, so he deceived me. So basically, I was
Undercover.
like FaceTiming someone, and then I heard a doorbell. Then someone goes, he knocked on my door, and I opened it, and he goes, he said it on God Shiakana, and da, 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 da. He didn't want me to hear that he was on God Shiakana. Do you get me? So he says, I'm on God Shiakana. There was a shooting in your area a couple days ago. Like, I thought it was fireworks.
Oh,
Because you know Blanche. You know,
Yeah, you get, bro.
you know what Blanche be like. But yeah, there was apparently like a shooting or whatever. And he was like, oh, did you know about the shooting? I said, no. Did you hear a motorcycle sound? I go, yeah, I heard a motorcycle sound. But like, I just thought that was just a sound. You get me? And he goes, he asked me, he goes, how fast was it? Look at me. Police officer. I look
why
like
would you know
I
that?
can tell the speed of a car from the sound. I am a girl.
Come
okay.
on.
And then he goes, yeah, that car, do you know who owns that car? I was looking at the car, I don't know who owns that car, but check the neighbor down there. But I feel like I said too much.
No.
You were giving.
Well, snitches get stitches,
Assisting.
honey. So
Mhm.
I'll never know it was you.
Yeah,
But you know what I was thinking? My superstition was like, okay, Demi, what if that was the actual guy that did the shooting and you're trying to test him?
Wow.
Oh.
Well, then you wouldn't be on this episode either.
Yeah.
No, I think I handled it well because it was just kind of like, he kind of knew
This
that.
is too funny.
I
It's
think
getting
he kind
good.
of
I
knew that
was-
like I didn't know anything because of the way I answered. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trust me, that the person who did the shooting is not going to return back to the scene of the crime.
No, but you wouldn't think that. So they would.
No,
That's criminal minds. That's
it's-
criminal minds. But
Okay.
babe, that's Blanche.
Yeah.
They're not
Yeah.
coming back.
Really?
They're not coming back.
No,
I don't
majority of
think
the time,
so.
the criminals don't go back to the scene of the crime.
But there's been so much chaos in Blanche at the moment as well. Like 3 people got arrested as well for like torturing a man in
Torture?
the estates. Yeah,
Sorry, ladies. Please pardon my ignorance. I've only been in Dublin for like 2.5 years.
yeah.
Why does Blanche get so much negative press?
Ask
First of
them.
all,
Like
go to
the
Tala.
Zara is
Tala.
amazing.
Have you not heard about Tyler?
Where?
That's
That's
all
my
I-
favorite Zara.
Period. It's like
It's
huge.
the best one.
Thanks. So I don't like.
Well, Blanche
Can
sees
anyone
me
school
often.
me?
Like, to be honest, like Blanche it's gentrified. However, there is still there's some places
Okay.
that are still cool. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We don't go there.
Yeah, I'd say like it's just such a big place.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
in any big places, there's a few
bound
rotten
to be-
apples.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
fair,
I think the only
fair.
thing bad about Blanche is that, I have to pay the toll to go there if I'm going past
That's
it.
crazy, especially from
definitely.
Liffey Valley.
Do
It's
you get me?
crazy.
So I have to
One
take the
stop.
back roads. There's a toll.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, because
But-
it's up north.
Mm.
Okay.
Blanche is
Yeah.
like north side of Dublin.
North
close-
side, it's north side. But to be honest, Blanche is just a personality.
Oh,
And
it gets
people,
better.
yeah,
Okay.
people.
What?
If you're from Blanche, like people from Blanche just get each other. We're just all the same personalities. We love having a laugh.
Lunch is a vibe.
Sometimes like taking it a bit too far, as you can tell from our previous stories, but it's great.
No,
Listen,
it's good.
I always like, even since I moved outside of Blanche, like when people ask me where I'm from, I'm like, oh, I'm from here. But I was like, I live here, but I'm from Blanche. Like,
Okay.
I have to let people know. It's like
Yeah.
I'm
wear it
cheating on
with
Blanche.
pride.
Yeah.
I wear it with
that.
pride.
They
To
wear
be
the
honest.
Harvey armor with
Yeah.
pride.
I
So
love
yeah,
that.
like Princess is my first name, so that's why I introduced myself on the pod as Princess. Only like family get to call me Demi. If you knew me as Demi before, first you allow that pass, but new peeps is Princess to you.
Yeah.
That's good to know that. That's
Yes.
Okay, guys, intro. So welcome back to GTG, baby.
You know the vibes.
Your weekly subscription to the gist. And to my right, you can see this handsome man,
Yo.
this stylish man. No, teach me how to say your name correctly.
Kwanele.
Kwanele.
Yes.
Because there's something about that.
That South African honey.
I love it.
Thank you, baby. Thank
I
you.
wanted to ask you a question.
Yeah, yeah.
Who do you think has more fun? Like Nigerians or South Africans?
More fun.
Yeah, who knows how to have more fun?
You know
that's
what?
That's
great.
hard.
If you asked me this question like 2.5 years ago, I would have said South Africans clean, right?
Mm.
But then I moved to Ireland.
Mm.
And then I went to the UK. And then
Yeah.
I met the Nigerians up in here. And I
Who
was
ordered
like,
that
oh.
Who ordered that zoo?
But South
Uh,
African
oh.
nightlife is insane.
Oh, amazing.
though.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
like, South Africa is going to
Yeah.
see me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It definitely should.
Yeah.
It definitely should. I don't know. I would feel like it wouldn't be fair to compare the two, you know?
Yeah.
Because I feel like we have fun in such different ways.
Yeah.
I mean, let's face it, bottle popping culture is
Who ordered
Nigeria.
that zoo?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True, true.
Whereas music is a shared experience.
Yeah.
Amapiano versus Afrobeats. So yeah.
I like
Yeah.
when they mesh like I'm a piano and Afrobeats together. Like,
Yeah.
for example, I think Shali Poppy and is it Asha Care,
Uh-huh.
they kind
Yeah,
of
but
mix that.
Amapiano
the-
sound.
and I love it. I love the mix.
Yeah.
Vocalistics.
Mhm.
They were
Oh,
actually.
vocalist.
David O
Amazing.
brought them to the O2 arena, and we all nearly had to sleep in the O2 because we were dancing too much to vocalistics.
Vocalistic
about
K-Star.
right.
Oh,
There we
summer
go.
2022, 2021.
No,
I will never forget it. I love
And I really feel like they're low-key the ones that put my piano on the map for me.
Absolutely.
Vocalistics.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean,
Yeah,
of
they
course,
did their
now
thing.
Tyler,
Yeah,
girls
yeah.
doing it, make me sweat, make me water.
I love her accent.
Yeah.
I love her.
She's
She
a
just
vibe.
makes me
Yeah.
smile.
I
Yeah.
feel like South Africans, they just keep going. Like, they
Yeah.
Period.
Like, I don't know, they just don't stop. Do you know what I mean? Like, party. Like, Nigerians, yeah, they have a good time. Sometimes,
When the money's
no,
finished,
yeah,
they go home.
home. South Africans, you can literally
Yeah.
just keep going.
No.
Never
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's such a beautiful country. Durban.
Amazing.
It's
Cape Town.
so
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It's really fantastic.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into more of you, Kwanele.
Yes.
But we have to get into the gist
To
of the
the
week.
gist, honey.
Obviously, I tried to,
Yes.
there's a lot of like scary stuff. Okay, so I just want to say it, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Lily Phillips is pregnant. Who's that?
Wow.
So basically, Lily,
Help me out.
you know Lily Phillips? She
No.
basically had
I'ma show you.
research with 100 men. She's known for that. So she's an OF.
She's an adult content creator.
Yes.
Okay.
And she wanted to beat a record of having research with 100 men in one day.
Research me sex.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just in
he
case.
got that. He got that.
So this is her now. Okay, continue, Demi. I'm just showing
Yeah.
you
Yeah, so
pictures.
basically Lily
Give me the
Phillips is
visual.
pregnant. I want to know who the daddy
Oh.
is.
Yeah,
I
and
just-
she just
I just want to talk to him.
yeah.
I just want to
Wait, did she? Was it not 1,000?
No, 1,000 was Bunny Blue.
Oh, do you know what's so funny? I thought they were the same people.
No, I thought that.
I thought they were.
And
the
then
same. They're both blonde.
They look alike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pregnant.
But yeah, I just want to say that, but we're not going to touch into it too tough. Let's get into some of the
Okay.
gist of the week. But I just
Yeah.
wanted to mention, let you guys know that's what's up. There's a lot of everything.
That's so scary.
Yeah.
Do you think it was planned?
No way. But then again,
But
knowing
no.
her because that's a new type of content.
Period.
But
We're talking about on the pod.
but adults, what's that? Adult creators?
Yeah.
Adult content creators, they are usually safe. Do you know what I mean?
Of course.
So it's
With
like,
100 people.
but no,
mean,
you would be safe
Someone,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that's your
cut the
job.
condom, bro.
Yeah.
Someone cut the condom and said,
like,
yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's
Poke the
planned.
hole.
Mhm.
But if you're going to work, yeah, like let's say you're working in somewhere that is health and safety. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? You
Yeah.
need to, but like a
You're gonna
chef
wear the
needs to wear.
boots.
Yeah, chef needs to wear a hat, protect
Yeah,
the
but
hair.
it just takes
protect the
one
beard.
tapped person to poke a hole.
Yeah.
Just off that earring can go. How would they know?
You're
And
talking about my
sometimes,
earring.
protect. protection breaks. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying
Or it's a plan.
it's a
Yeah.
plan.
It's
I'm
giving
leaning more
scheme.
towards it's a plan.
Yeah, it's
I
giving
think
scheme.
It's a new
plans.
venture of content that
If
she
Yeah.
can now
if
create
if
videos of.
that is sick. That's why
But
we're not
people
gonna.
do
No,
it.
but
Or creative. Hello, it's a career.
Sorry, yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
career. But
She's
I
on the
think
No
job.
John in here. God have mercy on me.
I think like people there is a fetish for pregnancy.
Yes.
Men
Yeah.
love pregnant women.
Mm.
Even
They
there
will
was
pay
a
hefty for
footballer.
it.
There was a footballer that loves pregnant women. I can't even remember who it was. Yeah,
Remember 2.5 Men, that episode?
Oh no.
Mm-mm.
That'd be too deep in the white people business.
Anyways, right. I want to do something fun with you guys.
Okay.
Quiz time. How many baby moms does Elon Musk have?
Oh no.
Oh, how many baby moms?
Yeah.
I know he has 13 kids, but I don't know the baby moms.
Grimes.
I think
Somebody
7?
else.
I think
Go on,
it's
guys.
7? I'm
Somebody
gonna
else.
get 7.
Winner gets a euro.
Ooh.
I think 4 or 5.
I'm gonna
What's
go-
your final number?
Oh shit. I mean 5.
5?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 7.
7?
6.
6. Ree is closer. He has 3 baby moms, but a new one.
That's how I saw.
Top.
Oh shit.
yeah.
Yeah. So basically, she is the mother of his, I think, his 13th child.
13th child, yeah.
So he's basically Jamaican.
Yeah.
You know,
Wait,
Musk
what?
is
He's
Jamaican,
actually
yeah.
South African.
So
Oh,
that's
yeah.
just a.
Well, he is
Yeah.
South African. Yeah.
Is it South Africa? But Jamaicans are also known.
Oh,
for
oh,
having-
oh no.
Yeah.
Okay,
being Father
she was being
Abrahams.
literal.
Oh,
But
yeah.
fair.
And same as Nigerians.
Yeah, everyone is Father Abraham these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one could top Father Abraham's score though. No one's
Yeah.
gonna try and do that. But yeah, basically, he has a new baby mom. I just wanted to let you guys know that.
Baby
Yeah.
mom.
But you know what?
Wait, so
I'm finding
13
weird
kids.
about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank
Elon
you.
Musk is not really judged as much as Nick Cannon for having the amount of children he has.
But Nick Cannon has a lot of.
Doesn't have 13.
Yeah.
He has 11.
He has 11.
Okay.
Okay.
But
But
Still not
the
13.
point still remains. I think yeah,
Yes.
he hasn't necessarily been.
I think
Like,
because Nick Cannon is talking a lot on that.
that's what I was about to say.
Do you know what I mean?
'cause-
Well,
So is Elon Musk.
No,
Well-
but he does. He keeps his family business off the internet.
Yeah.
Like
as
I don't
best as
know.
he can.
I don't know if you see
Not-
ever saw his kids.
Yeah.
No,
Did you see pictures
not
of
to
the
be
kids?
deep about it, but I think also from like a social science perspective, black men have always had some
Yeah.
sort of stigma when it comes to
Like the
baby
dark joke I
father.
made about, he's basically Jamaican.
It's Jamaican,
So,
Yeah.
exactly.
You know.
So
Yeah.
Like,
it's- yeah, I
even
can
with like
see.
Elon Musk, I think one of his kids has actually probably come out to say that she doesn't even talk to him. Like,
Yeah.
tried
The
to change her
trans
last
one.
name.
Yeah.
But the only reason why I knew who one of his baby mums was that actress who was in the trial with Johnny Depp.
Mm.
What's her name?
Amber Heard.
Oh,
Amber
yeah.
Heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's Elon Musk's baby mum.
Wow,
No way.
breaking news.
Yeah.
No
Wow.
way.
Maybe fact check it because maybe
Please help us out in the
maybe I made that
comments.
up.
Please
pretty
clear it up.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Okay,
but that's the only reason
Ross
why
is
I
doing
knew.
the Lord's work.
Quickly, quick.
We just have the countdown timer going on.
Baby daddy, I'm just gonna be like, yeah. It says, oh, what? The minute I tapped her name, Elon Musk came up real quick.
That's what I'm saying. So that's the only reason why I knew from that court case
Yeah. Okay.
where they were dating.
No, I think they
I
were
think they were
dating.
dating.
No kids.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say Elon Musk baby moms.
Yeah,
No,
we'll just
I
check
have them
that.
here to be fair.
Ooh.
Okay.
So Justine Musk, his first wife who he has 6 children with.
6
Claire-
children.
Claire
What
Butcher,
a womb.
musician whom he has 3 children with, and then I'm gonna say Siobhan Zillis, a Neuralink executive. Sorry, I didn't have to read that out. With whom he has twins, and then
Mm.
the last one, she just has one. Her name
Oh.
is Ashley St. Clair. She's an influencer. 13th child.
13.
Plot twist, those kids gonna be alright though.
They're gonna be
On the
all
bright
right.
side, they're gonna be
out.
more than all right.
I don't
On the
know.
bright
Maybe
side.
he'll make him work for it.
No.
He does give
It does give that.
problematic rich man.
Yeah.
I
Have
get
you ever? I can't remember. What was it? I can't remember. It's like called not Sinister, but there's like a show on Sky of this like man, and he like runs the whole network division in America, and his family. They're just a horrible family, to be
Oh.
honest. I think they're a horrible. What's
yeah,
it called?
It's not obsession. something like
We
that.
know
yeah,
it.
The Rupert. It's based on Rupert Murdoch.
Rupert Murdoch,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like my favorite show.
Yeah.
Why am I forgetting the show?
I know, it's such a good show.
Iconic.
But anyways, the show that can be named.
Yeah.
We'll find it.
It's
Pops
about
up.
Succession.
Succession.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Oh,
Yes.
I've heard that that's supposed to be
Succession,
really
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
But it's
Kendall
about
Roy.
yeah, you know.
It's
But
on
it's
Netflix, isn't it?
I
It's on
think it
Netflix?
is. I think
It's somewhere. Yeah.
somewhere in the ether. But yeah, it's about this family. Like it's based on Rupert Murdoch, but like that family is horrible. Like their
Yeah.
family, like not saying the Murdoch family is horrible. That's for anyone
Yeah.
else to
On the
choose.
show.
But on the show, like they're just like literally this man is literally like, oh, if like you start the show as there's like this waiter and they're playing like golf or something, and he's like, oh, if your son makes this shot, I'll give you like €1 million. Yeah.
Yeah.
And $1 million, I should say, and the son misses or whatever, and he literally just rips up the check of $1 million and like just throws it at your man. Like it's just like, but that's the type of family I feel like Elon Musk could be allegedly.
He's just very
Yeah.
narcissistic.
Yeah, scary.
And other things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, Drake is performing at Wireless.
Drake and Mandem.
And Mandem. And that's why I wanted to bring it up to you guys. Obviously, the UKians.
Help me out.
So Drake, you know Drake?
Of course, yeah.
He's performing at Wireless, which is like a festival.
Wireless Festival in
where
UK.
artists,
the UK,
Yes.
Yeah. So obviously, Mandem is a term that like UK people would use to describe their boys, their friends.
Yeah.
So obviously, Drake, an American, who's also known,
Canadian.
thanks to who's a Canadian, who's also known for, thanks to Kendrick, for kind of appropriating
Culture.
culture.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, the Ukrainians are, not happy with the Mandem type of claim on the guests artists that are coming on.
I feel like Wireless is supporting Drake in his festival.
Okay.
I don't know if it's Wireless Festival.
I think Drake has infiltrated himself into the UK scene. Even if you go back as far as Top Boy. He's the director of that. He's been integrating himself into UK for a little while. I think where people are disrespected about is that usually whenever Wireless is announced, you have a lineup that people get so excited about and hyped for. And right now it's like, okay, every year everyone is looking for what Afrobeats person's coming, what grime person's coming, what international American person's coming, who is on this lineup.
Yeah.
And the fact there is no lineup and it just says Drake.
And Mandem. Obviously, the Mandem haven't been confirmed.
The Mandem haven't been, but that's
Is that the
crazy.
announcement?
That was the announcement. So like usually you get like a list of like at least 20 names of who's gonna be at this, and now it just says Drake plus Mandem.
That's what I'm saying. It's not Wireless Festival. It's the Drake Festival.
I'm
And
sorry.
Wireless is presenting. That's literally it.
Literally.
There is an African auntie somewhere with Drake's voodoo doll. And every week she keeps.
Because this is not good promo for him.
No.
How many else?
Literally after the whole Kendrick thing as well, Super Bowl situation, like,
But
it's not really.
do you not think it's still gonna sell out though?
Yeah.
100% gonna sell
I
it.
don't even go. I like Drake.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was talking to one of my girls. I was talking to one of my girls yesterday, and she was like, "Roz, like, if we do this, if I come back from American time, like, we can go to like the after parties and stuff." And I was like, "You may not see me at the concert,
Right.
But you will.
That's why
see me at the
I
after party."
apologize.
Okay.
That's what I meant. I meant
Yes.
that. That's-
Yeah.
We're gonna actually cut that
Yeah.
part where I said
Yeah.
we're gonna go with that.
Please not see me at the after party.
No, dead ass. Okay, so another person who's in trouble this week is Stormzy. You guys hear what he
Oh,
did?
Oh
no.
yes.
Yeah.
No,
Okay, all the secrets.
I love Stormzy.
Oh, I was devastated. I was devastated.
some-
Is this the same news?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
basically,
What happened?
he has a deal now with McDonald's.
Yeah, I saw
But
the most.
that's
Okay.
okay.
The Stormzy
So you
fries
didn't have
or
to
whatever.
delete the Free Palestine post though. That's why people
Nah,
are
but see,
mad about
he
that.
had to. If you're gonna do the McDonald's thing, you would have had to delete that.
Yeah.
I still don't get it. What
So
happened?
basically, Stormzy had a deal with McDonald's.
Yeah.
But before, when he announced his deal with McDonald's, coincidentally, his post about Free Palestine got removed from his profile. So obviously, like through the
Palestine Gaza issue, McDonald's
War.
has been boycotted.
but McDonald's is boycotted because they've been funding the war, allegedly, or I don't know if it's factual, but they've been funding the war, so people are boycotting McDonald's, and then suddenly Stormzy gets a deal with McDonald's, and poof, his Free Palestine post is gone.
So people are just kind of saying like, you're a sellout.
He chose the bag.
Yeah, basically.
What?
Yeah.
But I think as well,
Yeah.
I think what he said, because his management came out to say, oh, we he was just doing a clear up of his page.
Oh no,
Which
no.
I don't think I
Give
didn't
it
like that.
Beyonce. Say nothing.
Yeah,
Say
say
nothing.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it
Ooh,
was just
that's
a
a mess
coincidence.
up.
Mm,
Yeah.
What a mess up.
Yeah.
I think it was. I
yeah.
can't think for Stormzy or
Mhm.
whatever, and I don't know why, what happened, whatever. But I think it's one of them things where maybe he wanted to use his platform to bring awareness.
Mm,
Do you know what I mean? And he also wanted to chase the bag.
mm.
But people can be bought depending on how many zeros. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I can be bought
probably-
depending on the
Yeah.
zeros.
Yeah. And if you're
Yeah.
gonna pick a side, stand on business.
Yeah.
If you're gonna use your
Yeah.
platform to raise awareness, raise awareness. Don't let
Yeah.
a check come and change your mind, because now we're doubting if you really meant it.
Yeah, because
do
he
you know
is
what I
one
mean?
for the community.
Period.
He
He is. He does
But
so much with
So
people
much. He's
for
with so many
UK.
programs.
Wasn't there
Yeah.
a ceasefire in Gaza though?
There was. I heard about that. To be honest.
I need to properly look deep into it because I heard there
No,
was
you
a
don't.
ceasefire.
No, you don't.
No?
No. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So it doesn't sound like it's good.
Yeah. 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 Just let them deal with it.
I hear it. I hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it was just a poor judgment.
Mhm.
Is it maybe he hasn't released music in a while? Maybe maybe
Okay.
he needs the cash.
No, that man don't need no cash.
I don't
Mm,
think
No, I was
so.
trying to find a
No.
I
positive
think it was
turn.
just the bag. That
not to
he-
make it about Beyonce again, but just don't pick a side.
But you know what else?
Literally.
Is,
Like, don't be
it's
political.
tough, like being
Yeah,
a celebrity because
literally.
he's also just a human being, right? For
Yeah.
example, right?
Yeah.
I would go to the gym. But
Yeah.
I'm also allowed to go to KFC and eat a
Yeah.
chicken, which is also saturated in fat.
Yeah.
However, if I was a celebrity now and I was, oh, but you go to gym and you promote health, but then now you're going to KFC to eat.
Yeah.
Obviously, like he's known for promoting health and he has PT or whatever, but then now he's working with. So I think it's being a celebrity is not easy
Yeah.
because a lot of people are
Yes.
getting away with a lot of stuff. Do you know what I mean?
On a normal day.
Question: should
Yeah.
Stormzy have not taken the McDonald's bag?
Me personally, I don't judge him.
I'm not judging him. The bag must have been huge.
Yeah.
The
I
bag
think
must
Think
at
about
the
all the
end of
Big
the
Macs
day,
that-
people don't know why he took it. We're
Mm.
all just assuming. Like this
Yeah.
man has not come out to say why he took this deal.
Yeah, because
And
it could
he
be bad.
won't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody actually knows what's going on in his
Yeah.
life. No one
Okay,
knows what the
fair.
business deal was.
Fair.
Nobody knows what he's argued. Nobody knows what he's actually doing. Nobody knows if he decided to take this deal and donate all the money to Gaza. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
No, no,
Yeah.
it could be a plot
Yeah.
twist.
It could
And
be a plot twist.
Stormzy is one
And
for a
he's,
plot
he's,
twist.
he's
Yeah.
one for doing
Period.
that
He is,
shit.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
nobody absolutely knows what the
Yeah.
purpose this man is doing
Yeah.
this
So
for.
maybe.
So don't be mad.
And
Yeah.
he's having a bad day because I don't think he's with is it Victoria Monet either?
No,
No.
she came out and said very loud and clear that she's single.
She's
Oh,
single.
yeah.
Yeah.
Were they I know that thing.
Their lips in.
Yeah.
They got them
So-
chick.
Victoria Monet and Stormzy.
Yeah.
They were fast.
What do you-
But
Yeah.
so maybe, yeah,
Mhm.
he took the McDonald's deal. He did a political talk with McDonald's to stop them funding Gaza, yeah.
Ooh.
And then he's gonna come out, bring all the proceeds to Palestine and Gaza,
Mhm.
and he's gonna get back with Maya Jama.
Mhm.
Baby girl, let the Maya Jama go.
Yeah.
I know she's living her best life.
She's
as well.
living it. She's so happy where
She's
she
happy.
at.
Yeah, no,
good.
she is happy to be honest.
Yeah, you're from.
Wow.
I wanted to get back into Kwanele again.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
How was that tea?
I
Do you wanna-
love that tea. though.
Is there even more tea?
Yeah, ASAP Rocky is not going
Yeah,
to jail.
Free.
Did you see the way
Yeah.
he jumped on his baby mama
Yeah.
Rihanna?
Yeah.
He
And
flung himself.
Shout out to the queen.
She came out and she was like, all praise to the Most High, that it's because of God's mercies and all this.
Mm.
Like I think she was really trembling in her boots that like her baby daddy
Yeah,
was
baby
here for
daddy.
24 years.
Yeah.
they-
And
he
she'll
was
have to
sweating.
raise 2 sons. And knowing Rihanna, I think she'd be loyal
Yeah, and she'd have another one.
before going.
You can have conjugal visits.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
fair.
my God.
They'd have to get married, but they'd have
Wow.
to have conjugal visits.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way he leaped on that woman.
Oh, he
Like,
loves
and the way she
Riri.
took him.
She took him.
She took him like
he
there
loves
was.
with open
Marie.
arms.
She was crying like.
I'd be crying. Imagine your babes.
No, but like I never thought that man was going to jail.
Yeah.
Billionaire money and millionaire money. That's a whole lot of zeros to win that case.
But sometimes they want to make an example.
They want to make an example.
They want to
no, because no. I went in and I did the deep dive in of like looking at the facts and stuff from this
Yeah.
case. So what had happened was his friend Young Relly was basically saying that ASAP Rocky.
Pointed
Shot
a
at him.
gun. Yeah.
So when all of this happened, they did have it like on camera of them like having a little scrap, and then they left. But then the police came to the scene and saw no bullet shells. There was nothing to actually say a shot was taken. ASAP Rocky comes back and does some digging himself, and all of a sudden finds shell casings. Like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So there was never
Nah.
actually any real facts.
You know what I think it was? I think he tried to bring it up so they could pay him to shush. But ASAP was like, nah.
So extortion.
No, and that's
Yeah,
what their
like,
fight
so-
started on. So ASAP Rocky was saying that ASAP Rocky, apparently they had a friend who died, and he was basically calling out ASAP Rocky to say, you never paid for his funeral. Because out of the ASAP group, ASAP Rocky is the
There's
face.
more than one ASAP. I know there's ASAP Ferg.
There's ASAP Ferg. This one isn't ASAP Rocky.
All the as soon as possible.
Yeah, yeah. I can't remember it. Actually, I need to remember what the ASAP stands for. It actually bangs.
Is it?
But-
Because
not-
wait,
it's not as
he
soon as
wasn't
possible.
supposed.
It's not as soon as
But
possible.
they weren't supposed to name it because ASAP.
It
ASAP.
stands for something. I'm gonna try find it now. But the ASAP from ASAP.
But wasn't he in court and someone was about to? One of the ASAPs were about to name.
Always
was it-
strive and prosper.
No, it was the name of a
rap group.
A group, and then he was like, "No, I don't say what the name of the thing is. It's
Oh,
like a
yeah.
gang." There was a. I know what you're talking about,
then
though.
that would turn into the whole Young Thug case. So,
Yeah.
but
We don't
ASAP
need
stands
that.
for always strive and prosper. Yeah,
No,
but
love that.
I like as soon as
Is-
possible.
I prefer as
course
soon
you
as
do.
I
possible.
think as soon
I
as
wanna-
possible.
Because a lot of them are not striving, they're hungry. That's why they're going for ASAP.
Oh,
No, because that's what the beef
You
was
ate with
about.
that one, Roz. You ate with that one.
That's what the
That
beef
took
was
that
about.
took me
I
out.
love.
That actually took me out.
They're
I was
hungry.
ready.
They must get this food as soon as possible. Literally.
Yeah, so thank God he's free. He can
Yeah.
grow up to watch his kids. Because we don't want another black man in jail.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think ASAP would do well in jail.
I
He's
think
too
he
pretty
would.
for that.
Bro, he's probably just.
He grew up on the streets, but he's changed his life into this fashion man.
He's a
Yeah,
father.
but
He hasn't,
once
when's
on
the
the
last time he dropped a
streets-
song?
Yeah, but once on the streets,
No,
doesn't
but
leave you.
see, even the whole situation with this whole pointing a gun at him, he says that he carries this like pellet gun, like a BB gun, because he was
Nice.
robbed this one time. So he carries it out kind of like as a form of like protection sort of thing.
defense.
Which I think is a bit silly because if someone comes up to me with a real gun and you've got a BB gun, you ain't winning, bro.
that I don't know. I don't
You
know
know?
if I'll take it, but I don't know if I believe it.
I didn't believe that one, but they actually didn't find any sort of evidence that he actually shot at him. Yeah.
Well,
So
Ghost was innocent until he got caught.
Okay, power. Okay.
true.
Go,
But at least someone was actually dead. You know, the witness was alive and talking.
you see
With
Ghost.
no scratches. Go on, babes.
I love that man.
Ghost, Omari, what's his name? Omari something?
Hardwick, something like
Hardwick,
that,
yeah.
If you're gonna be a criminal, be Omari.
Be a businessman. Not
Be
a
a hot
criminal.
criminal or what?
No, but that man
He's
was
so
so
fine.
confused.
Oh yeah.
He was
Angela
very
was the
confused.
beginning of his demise.
Of course, yes. But
Yeah.
that man, happy St. Patrick's Day.
If
for
he
him.
had just stayed...
Happy St. How can we say that? Be St.
Oh
Patrick's
yes.
in Ireland.
I
In
love
Ireland.
that.
When I say happy St. Patrick's Day, I mean him.
Yeah.
Dead ass. I think I might post him this year. What is St. Patrick's Day? 17th?
Of
17th
March.
of March.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
Big
literally.
weekend.
But it's club owners, like, do you know what I mean? Party owners.
Yeah.
Maybe. We're looking at you.
I know. I know.
What's your other business?
Yeah, that is. Yeah,
What's
yeah.
the
Like,
side
what
business?
side hustle
We're
do
having
you
a
have?
really big party on the 15th, actually, of
March?
Yeah,
15th
yeah.
of March,
The
Paddy's weekend.
Yeah, chicken and waffles. It's a green vibe.
Oh,
Do you
Baby.
do chicken and waffles?
Yes,
That's
baby.
cool.
Yes,
Oh, I'll pull up
baby.
now.
I went
to.
I went to Chicken and Waffles in 2022, and
Oh,
it was
wow.
one of the
It's
best
before my
nights of
time.
my life.
Yeah,
Honestly,
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
Chicken and Waffles.
it's
It was
so
just
good.
such a I think it was before brunches were so big in Ireland,
Okay.
so it was like one of the
Ooh.
first.
And I just know you because you're such a fashion person. I just know I have to dress to impress.
It's
Yeah,
I
you
gotta
do.
come
so
to
good.
slay.
Yeah, and shades
Yeah.
of green. It's gonna be good. Everyone's gonna be in green.
Shades of green. I'm gonna start planning my
Yes.
outfit today.
Period.
Yeah, no. Every time I see like people at a Chicken and Waffles event, they're always having a good time.
Yeah.
Like
it's
I've
great.
never seen a night that hasn't been good.
Yeah. It's
Even-
really, really good. It's
Yeah.
such a safe space. I think that's like the best way I can describe it.
Yeah.
Like my favorite video, I can't show it to you guys. It's iconic. I've told you about this video. It's a girl twerking and her skirt starts riding up. And then there's another girl who like holds the skirt down while she's twerking. Right, and she
Ah.
twerks. And then when the song is done, it's like, get that ass over. Let the coochie breathe. Let that ass dance. Hands on your knees. And then when she's done, she like turns around and hugs the other girl. And then the other girl's like, what's your name? I was like, wait, Y'all didn't know each other?
Oh,
No.
I was
Looking
like,
out for
yeah.
each other.
That's
Girls-
so
And
good.
no creepy person was
No, no
staring
creeps.
or
Yeah.
anything like that.
This is
Because
So,
even the dinner that I went, the last one you
Yeah,
had, I
yeah,
had so
yeah.
much fun there, and I made a
Yeah.
friend.
yeah,
It was good
This
vibes.
is a stupid
Yeah.
question, but there's actually chicken waffles there.
Not anymore.
There used
We
to be.
used to do it,
Well, who-
but we're changing it up.
Yeah.
There will be a food option on the 15th,
Okay.
but
Okay.
yeah,
It'd be a little bit bougie.
'Cause all these
Okay.
chicken and
yeah,
waffles.
Bougie?
No, it was.
Ooh,
There
I
was.
know it because I know you.
There was brunch options.
yeah,
when I
yeah.
went.
And we used to do chicken and waffles at our
Yeah,
previous
I
place.
that was
Chicken
banging.
and
And
Yeah.
bottomless brunch
Mm.
for like
Like,
for an hour and a half.
Like bottomless drink.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not anymore though.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
in this
yeah.
economic climate,
Maybe.
fair
I don't
enough.
think
That's where-
anyone's doing bottomless in this economic climate, in this
Yeah.
country, anyways.
Yeah, especially in
Yeah.
Ireland.
Yeah.
And on Paddy's weekend.
No.
Fair.
Yeah, please. But like, yeah, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see y'all there in your
Yeah.
green
No,
looks.
No, I'm actually
It's gonna
excited
be
for
Yeah,
good.
that.
nothing.
It's gonna be great.
And
No,
like
we have nothing on the
I don't think
15th.
we
I
have
don't think we do.
anything
on.
Yeah.
we gotta see.
March. 15th of March.
I think we're all-
Is
I
that
think we're good.
Dongo's live show?
Dongo's live show.
That's in
Well,
the evening, though.
We
in the
are a
evening.
daytime
Brunch
party,
is in the
darling.
beginning.
Oh, so we're
Yeah.
basically gonna be
Okay.
lit at Dongo's
Yeah, I
show.
was gonna say,
One
gonna
to
come drunk.
7.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah.
we're be like, woo!
Yeah.
Dongo's live show.
Literally.
We're gonna come dressed to the nines as well. From
Yeah.
As
this.
we always do, though. I never
Yeah.
allow them to slack. They're not allowed.
Period.
She doesn't
And-
allow us.
I love that.
Like you said just there that like you're trying different things. Like what things can we expect from Chicken and Waffles?
Yeah. So, yeah. Our whole thing as a company is like we're trying to serve underserved communities in Ireland.
Fab.
Our whole thing was based off of like when I arrived here and there would be like an Afrobeats party on Eventbrite. If I go to one more party in the dungeon, no air conditioning.
I know where the dungeon is. They've shut down the
Yeah,
dungeon.
no air conditioning.
dungeon?
The
These
dungeon? Sorry, no,
venues,
what?
well,
Crystals.
not just Crystal, but
No.
like just all. I'm not
Do
gonna
you
name names.
Do
but
you
just
not
these
call Crystal the
venues-
dungeon?
Girl, the smell
Crystal
of that
Basement?
dungeon.
I don't know if Crystal Basement probably wasn't open when 2.5 years
Yeah.
ago. Crystal Basement was the nightlife of Ireland. Like when Crystal Basement closed,
She loves.
when
I
Crystal
agree.
Basement
I was there,
closed,
but
She is standing on
Babe-
business. She said,
baby.
oh,
it was.
no, it was hot. It
No.
was sweaty, but it was great. I
Yeah.
loved Crystal. I will
I
die
had
on that
fun.
hill. I will
Yeah.
die on that hill.
But it did stink a lot. I remember there was one time, my
Yeah.
friend is going to kill me for saying this. I won't drop names, but she was having so much fun twerking in Crystal's. She bent over and the wig fell off.
oh,
I loved it. I loved
Wendy, sorry.
We literally, I just remember standing being like,
Yeah.
and all the girls were like trying to help her, and I was just like,
Oh, come
But
on.
I
well,
know
that's how hot it was.
Yeah.
the dungeon. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
So what we started to do was to partner with venues to do
Mm-hmm.
these daytime events in elevated spaces
Mm.
for our people. And you know, I won't lie, we started with a focus on mostly Black people.
Mm.
Then we started understanding and realizing that there's a Brazilian community that feels underserved,
Yeah.
that there's an Indian community that feels underserved. And so that was kind of like our first approach, I would say, for the past 2 years. But then I don't want to say we got bored, but like you can't be doing the same thing all the time, right?
100%, yeah.
So this year we've invested and yeah, the parties are gonna
Be
no,
elevated.
that's the best I'm gonna say. The parties are gonna be elevated.
You gotta buy a
Yeah.
ticket and pull up to find out.
Yeah. Look, I mean, the rate in which our parties are selling out is insane.
Yeah.
You know, we sell
always
out in a
sold out.
week. I mean, for the
Damn.
last.
Save 3 tickets for us on the 15th.
Yeah, no, I got you.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Please
of
keep our tree
course.
aside.
And-
Thank you.
Yeah.
Is there you have done like nighttime events though?
Yes, we have. Yes, we
Yeah.
have.
And is that gonna
However,
happen more?
yeah, TBC to be confirmed.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
That is still another thing that we'd like to focus on being a daytime event sort of business because we gotta work.
There's
People have
yeah.
kids.
There's
you
also
know?
a gap in the market for it because in the UK there's a
There's
billion
a
and one
lot.
brunches,
Absolutely.
but we don't
Yeah.
have any of that
Absolutely.
here.
Well,
Yeah.
now we
do.
will.
No, you
Now we
guys.
do. Now we do, and
Yeah.
we're gonna have way more, and other subgenres as well. So that's
Mm.
the other thing that we've been doing in the background. We've not really been publicizing it, but we've started a lot of other parties that we have, but people just don't know that it's us. Yeah, and it's great because again, it's about like there's a group of Nigerian people or a group of different people with different music tastes, and we want to make sure that they have something they can go to, but it's elevated and nice and it's a safe vibe.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the vibe.
No
Also,
drama.
last one, big acts. That's
Big
all I'm gonna say.
acts.
Yeah, we feel like there's a vacuum with regards to bringing really amazing people to Ireland, and so we're gonna start making that happen. So yeah, stay
I love it.
tuned.
I'm here.
CNW events.
CNW events. Yeah, that's what it
You're the
is.
Chicken and
you're the strategic
waffles.
director
Yeah,
of CNW
We'll
yeah,
pop
events.
we'll pop the Instagram
yeah,
Yeah.
please,
wherever the space
please
is. Yeah,
follow
we'll pop
follow
it
our
up.
page.
I already follow it.
Yeah, period.
I
Thank
loved
you.
it. I even have a TikTok up about going to Chicken and Waffles.
Go on,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, no, I literally went out at 1 p.m. guys or something. It's like no, it starts at like 12.
Yeah,
12, 1, yeah.
mhm.
I literally went out at 1. I didn't get home until like 2 a.m. or something like that. I
Yeah.
think I was like singing. My babes was rang me, and I was literally like, I was singing, you know that Burna Boy song, "It's Plenty." I was trying to sing that song.
I just know you without knowing any lyrics.
I was
love
just
it.
like, da, da, da. He was like, "Can you stop?" I was like, "Okay." After Charlie,
That's what the brunch does to you.
that's
Yeah.
literally what
Gets
the
you that
brunch is
way.
to me. Yeah,
I love
yeah.
a bottomless brunch. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
It's
I
dangerous.
No,
That's
it's
why we had to
crazy.
I
stop.
love it.
Yeah, we don't do the
No.
bottomless no
I
more.
love it.
It
I'm
was.
just happy.
He was, yeah, no,
Yeah.
bottomless. Oh my
Oh,
days,
Mm-mm.
guys!
I
I
love
actually had the
bottomless.
best night. It was so good.
Oh.
I
I
was.
love bottomless brunch. I'm not gonna lie. I need that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you are a brunch babe.
There's also
yeah.
something beautiful about being lit during the day.
Yes.
It's
It's like
just it
It's
just
cheeky.
slaps.
It's like
Yeah.
Should be
different.
illegal.
yeah.
And we've noticed this. People are just better behaved.
Because
No one's run. Yeah, because we can see you.
Yeah.
You're not gonna pull up on some girl and be weird, or you're not gonna do some
Yeah.
crazy shit. We can see
Everyone will see
you.
you.
Yeah.
So
But I
come
think
correct.
that's the energy that like Chicken and Waffles brings though. Like you're not like you're there just to have fun. Like
Yeah,
to
yeah.
appreciate the night, to
Yeah.
appreciate people. There's
Mhm.
no like drama behind
Yeah.
it. Like there's no
Yeah.
negative. Like
You've been
as you
very
said, it's a
lucky.
safe space. Like
Absolutely.
I know I've only been there once, so maybe I am
Mhm.
Yeah.
exaggerating a little bit, but I had the
Oh,
best
no.
night. But
Yeah.
it does like I didn't feel any animosity.
Yeah.
Like you
yeah.
could literally talk to anyone. Oh,
Yeah.
there's my earring.
Yeah.
But you could literally talk to anyone at any
Yeah.
point. And
Yeah.
that's what I like because I'm a chatterbox anyways. Do you know what I mean?
Period.
And like when you're going on a night out or a night
day out.
out,
Mhm.
yeah, it's like you just want to like enjoy people. I was like,
Yeah.
I've made friends from that night. Like one of my friends made friends with my other friend from that night. Do you know what I mean? Like they would have never met if we never went out that day.
Exactly,
Yeah.
But like they're besties. Well, not besties, but
Yeah.
good friends.
Good friends.
Shout out to Dublin.
Shout
Yeah.
out to
Shout out
I'm
to
also
Ireland.
just looking for a reason to get dressed because I don't go to places. Like I'm
Period.
not about the nightlife scene.
Yeah.
But this since it's daytime, I'm gonna pull up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
our
About
photographers
6
are
p.m.
always banging.
Yeah, I can be back in my bed with my makeup off
Yeah.
by 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Or
Usually
Go
what we
crazy.
do is the party ends at 7 and then we'll all like 10 of us will go for a dinner somewhere.
I'm going to your
Yeah,
dinner.
period. It's always a vibe. And then we hit the streets. Maybe. Or go home.
Yeah.
It depends.
Never
But
go
it's always
home.
I know. I know.
But you are our fashionista.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I love it.
Thank you so
Obviously, I've been
much,
seeing your
darling.
reels online. I wanted to ask you, what's like one piece of like fashion advice that can transform someone's look?
Oh,
Mm.
piece of fashion advice that can transform someone's look.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll definitely say one,
Mm-hmm.
play with color.
Can I tell you something?
Try it
When I
out.
thought of that question, I knew you were gonna say color.
Try it out.
Color, yeah.
Try it out.
Mhm.
And like it's so easy and natural to lean towards a black or a
Mhm.
beige or neutral. But like throw in a yellow sometime.
Yeah.
Throw in a
Yellow.
green.
Yellow. Yeah, I'm beefing yellow.
Really?
Yellow is just
Oh, but it depends
I
on the
love
right
yellow.
shade of
it's
yellow.
Yeah.
mustard.
Yeah.
Mustard is nice.
Yeah.
Everything
Yeah.
depends
There
on
we go.
shade. You know, I'm sure everyone was seeing that thing on TikTok, which was the color analysis. People are going for like
Mhm.
Korea. I want
Yeah.
that done so bad. Tell me
Absolutely.
what my
Yeah.
colors are.
I would
There's a
love
girl
that.
who does it, Isabel Gleason. Shout out Isabel.
In Ireland,
In
she does
Ireland,
it.
yeah, she does the color testing situation.
Now
Color
we're going to go
testing.
find
And then she
Isabel Gleason right
Yeah.
now.
Everyone's on their phone.
she will tell you what
'Cause-
your undertones are and what colors
Yeah.
work with you.
Mm.
And I mentioned color also because after COVID, there was a huge rise in dopamine dressing. Shout out to Zeda. She still does it, my queen. But essentially, it's around how the colors you wear have an impact on how you feel
Yeah.
and how other people feel around you. So, wearing a yellow, wearing a green, bright colors assert or, give off this like
Give off- yeah.
positive
And I think
happy
also makes
energy.
people happy as well when they see you in a bit
Exactly.
of color, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
yeah.
some colors, like the psychology of colors, some
There we go.
colors can make
Yeah.
you feel
Nervous.
nervous.
Yeah.
Like purple, I think is It's purple is
Yeah.
nervous, or it's
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
one of those.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
an
think it's
Yeah.
uneasy.
It also depends on culture as well, because
Yeah.
the colors mean different things in certain
100%.
cultures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because red in Asia means totally different to what it means in the West.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, just play with color.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm projecting because that's probably one of the first things I noticed when I moved to Ireland. I was like,
Black.
what in the grey? What is all black? What is going on?
We don't get sunshine here.
I know, but be the sunshine.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true.
That's what we need to name this podcast. Be the sunshine.
Period.
the
Nah, I think
sunshine.
it's just
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
how like dressing has allowed me to come out of my comfort zone a lot.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
Oh, you guys know I love an outfit. You know what I'm
You
saying?
do love
I
an
love-
outfit.
and the difference it makes putting that small effort into your outfit is just it just makes you make someone when you put in effort, they see the effort and they're like, you know, I'm gonna try it. It also inspires people as well.
Yeah.
Which I really, really love.
No, you really do put like you have your attention to detail is unmatched.
It's insane.
Yeah, I love it. I don't know, like, but I feel like
Yeah.
wearing clothes is it's such a statement, and it's so personal. And it's like
Absolutely.
trying to find your aesthetic. I think
Yeah.
I feel like I was saying this probably when Zeta was on, like trying to find your personality and your aesthetic and make sure it combines.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I always go from like a Adam Sandler to like you know what I mean? Like I don't even know, just going wild. And it's like I love the casual look, but I also want to like level up as well.
Yeah.
And it's very hard to because I don't know, like I think you,
Yeah.
because me and Roz always, we have an inside joke when Demi's not here, is we're just like how casual can we go to the pods?
Wait a damn minute.
No, you
What
should
is
have
going on?
I know.
So last week we wore a tracksuit, but we had makeup
Yeah,
and hair
tracksuit.
done.
Wow.
With the
no,
That was like mine's a label tracksuit.
yeah, mine, and we had a nice
It's
little
very
top.
genuine.
But
Mine
we
was
had,
like a white crop top with my Mars the label tracksuit.
yeah, I had like a white top with black
Yeah.
makeup on.
yeah,
yeah,
makeup
and hair done.
because it's when we were
Okay.
doing
we
content.
just shot the content, so our hair
Yeah.
and makeup was lit.
But we did actually have outfits. Maybe
But
we're
it
saying
didn't
too
fit.
much.
That was when I tried on that outfit I told you didn't fit me. Because that was what I was originally planning on wearing.
And then I just didn't feel comfortable in mine. And then we literally, me and Roz literally looked at
But
each other and
her
we said,
uncomfortableness was valid because they didn't make it for a girl who has yash. She had
Yeah.
too much booty for the trousers.
girls, I'm
it was brand
5'3"
new.
and it was at my ankles.
But do you know what I noticed, baby? It's the petite section.
Oh, was it the petite
Yeah, it was
section?
petite. So don't buy from petite.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Mhm.
while I was
Maybe that
editing,
would
I
be
saw
it.
the name and I was like, that's why I
Yeah.
didn't fit her.
Oh, makes
Mhm.
sense.
I'll see the clips. And I'll see what.
Promise you, we look cute.
We did look
I'll
cute.
see.
We were pretty.
We did. We were
We were pretty. But see, like
Love
when it
that.
comes to like fashion and
see.
stuff for
Yeah.
me, it's like I find it so hard because I'm tall.
Mhm.
This country don't be making clothes for long-limbed women.
Mm.
My limbs are so long. Everything is so short on me. Like
Mhm.
I'll see things, especially if I like have to shop online.
Yeah.
I have to go check the height of the model to see if
Okay.
it's going to cover my backside and see how far it covers
It's gonna
hers. And then
cover.
I'm like, okay, I'm like 2-3 inches taller than her, so this is a top on me. Can't wear
It's
this.
a math. It's a math
Yeah. Same with jeans.
Mhm.
If it's majority of the time, it doesn't touch my ankles. And then if it does touch my ankles, it's not fitting the waist.
Mhm.
And this is where the good thing about being a home is you can get things custom made.
Period. Yeah.
So
and,
now
you know, be rich.
Yeah.
I
all you gotta
mean,
do is be rich.
Controversial
That's
take, but
great.
like I mean it.
Yeah.
Like, because when you have money, people make stuff for
Yeah.
you. You know. So
Yeah,
good
shout out
luck with the
Wahala.
journey, honey.
I think I just need to be. I need to visit my brother from Wahala, Toby.
Yeah.
That he's about to become a personal designer
Oh,
because
yeah?
he sent me a message on my birthday and he was like, "I'd love to make something for you for
Oh,
my brand."
amazing.
He was like, "What size are you?" And I was like, "Okay." Said jeans wise, if it's stretchy, a 10. If it's not stretchy, a 12. But say top 10. And literally, he custom made me this flared trousers.
Amazing.
This denim. I'll find it here.
Which
And
you
it fit like
love.
a glove.
Oh, this look.
This look.
Wait.
Yeah.
It was at the
Yes.
Did you see it?
the high
Touching my
street.
toes, not on my ankles, my toes.
Okay, what's the brand's name?
Wahala.
Wahala. Shout out
Yeah,
Wahala
so
by
he
Toby.
refurbishes pieces.
Okay.
So he's all
Where
about
is
like
he?
recycling. So he currently, I'm not sure where he lives, but he's always in
Like
Dublin.
it's in Dublin.
He's always in
Yeah.
Dublin. Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah, he also did stuff for Erica's for her Rally Girl stuff. So he's currently at the moment really doing
Wow,
things.
he's
So if
in-
y'all want custom pieces, he can
Yeah,
do anything.
period.
Like for him to
Tall
make
shorts.
denim,
Yeah.
bro.
And that look 8. Like you were stunning.
Yeah, it was
I
so
liked
nice,
how
girl.
it didn't button.
Oh yeah, period.
Yeah.
Do you know how much titty tape was underneath that thing? A double
I was
sided
only
tape.
Insert an
thinking that.
image because that look 8 real. Please.
Even if my top blew, you were seeing nothing. It was
Lord.
covered.
Really?
That's what I like. I like
I
a bit of
was
cheeky.
covered.
How does it feel taking it off?
You were also
Yeah,
cheeky that
was the
day.
best. Well, do you know what I do? I
Better
put
sell
nipple
the
covers,
people.
then tape over the nipple covers so it doesn't hurt me.
Ah.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
trick right there. Because
Tips and tricks, girls.
no, you don't want to be pulling up boob tape off your nipple.
I
That's
need
not
duct tape, bro.
no,
Duct
baby, you
tape is
can
crazy.
use the tape that I use. It's so good.
It's
It's so stretchy as well. Like my mom uses it. And my mom, her bra size is bigger than my head. I've
Okay.
tested. No, like I did the laundry and put it to my head. My mom is like,
Okay.
what was he? Like a double
She
H.
got the mama boobs.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Isn't that all our mamas?
Yeah.
Nigerians, yeah, double
Yeah.
H, yeah.
Can I be real though?
Yeah.
Of recent, I don't really like how usually when I'm around women and they complain about their bodies.
Okay.
Like I'm someone that like I see beauty in everything, and
Yeah.
obviously when they're complaining about their bodies, I'm there stuck now saying no, but like you're this and you're
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But like I think as well, like social media, these sites where we go to shop clothes, they don't really help because
Yeah.
you're seeing women who have the same figure everywhere, and they have curves, and obviously when you try the clothes on, you're then like, oh, my hips are too small and it
Yeah.
doesn't fit or whatever. I used to be like that, but I was just like, it's not my fault.
Yeah.
These clothes were made for the
Yeah.
masses.
But those shops, like those sites as well, the body, the models, like if you turn around, the outfit's probly not like
Yeah,
it's not an
it's
actual
pinned.
outfit. Like they probably have clips
Clips at the
behind
side, yeah.
to give that like
Yeah.
sort of curvaceous style.
Yeah.
But
I-
like if
I
you want to
just-
look like that, just start
Yeah.
doing
I
angles for
was-
photos.
I was watching a video yesterday with
Mhm.
Esther Perel and Oprah. Esther Perel is this like very famous relationship coach, life coach kind of lady. And she was just talking about how social media has played such a huge role in the impact of external validation.
Validation, yeah.
Because we're so used to a like or a comment acknowledging who we are that we then shape our entire identity around
Around it.
that, right?
Yeah.
And so you start thinking subconsciously, wait, I don't look like what's going to be liked on Instagram. Therefore, I don't like how I look.
That's so
Right?
true.
Yeah.
So I think it's, and for men as well, it's
yeah,
so
for men, I can
critical for
imagine
us
for men
to
because they don't
be,
even get to talk about it.
oh,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, yeah, it's really.
Can we talk about it now?
Yeah.
We can
Let's
talk
talk
about
about
men.
it.
Because I kind of see when men make certain comments and like, you know, I've like dated men and they've made certain comments about
Yeah.
their body or whatever, and I'm just like, you're actually a dude. Like, it's okay. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's not that I'm downplaying how he
Yeah,
feels.
yeah,
It's just
yeah.
like social media, like, it's just not real. I obviously had to put in the work and distinguish because I
There it
obviously am an
is.
influencer.
There it is.
However, what I've realized is that like I'd rather what's that word? Validation from the people I love and myself.
Yeah,
I usually the validation, people think I want validation online. No, the numbers mean money.
period.
If I get a certain amount of likes, it means that a brand is more attracted to me to give me money.
Period,
That's
yeah.
why I care about that. However, when it comes to me and how I look, like I would go to Roz. Roz, what do you think about my bum?
Yeah.
This is one time I was actually like, I wore this green lingerie. Sorry to paint you guys a picture. I was on the phone with my girl. I was like, girl, what do you think of this? Can you look at me in this lingerie, please? But like literally, the validation is like, look at the people who really love you, and you seek validation from them. And
Yeah.
if you can't get it from
Yeah.
them, seek it within yourself. Like
Yeah.
I think the smallest you can do, the smallest things is telling yourself, I look beautiful today.
Yeah.
Anytime you feel like, because sometimes, what do I say? I have my hip dips, yeah, they go crazy in a good way.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? You see what I did there?
Yeah.
My hip dips
Yeah.
are in, however, like they're crazy, like in a good way. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I tell myself in the mirror, I'm sexy. I tell myself, yeah, this eats. I just tell myself good things. Because then people can see that. Sorry to just even continue talking. I saw this TikTok and this woman said, she was reading a story about a guy who consistently gets women, but he's average, like he's not really that guy.
Mid.
Yeah.
And he dates weak women. So he
Ooh.
dates women that aren't confident, don't put effort in their appearance, downplay it. They downplay like where they want to go or where they want to like meet. They downplay their clothes. Like they're just highly insecure. So if you continue being that and expressing how you feel about your body in a negative way outside, you would attract a certain type of man. Because I've realized I don't really attract a lot of men anymore. Because I think the confidence is just too much.
It's intimidating.
The DM, people won't believe it. The DMs are just.
I
There's
believe
not-
you.
There's
Yeah.
kind of a lot there,
I
but the
believe
main
you.
issue
But
is
Same.
I think we definitely have to start loving our imperfections.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And have to like really, if you ask yourself like what is perfect,
Yeah. Unpack that.
because we don't like there's
There's
There's no
nothing.
actual
What's
definition for
normal? What is
perfect.
perfect? There is no
Absolutely.
definition.
No.
So
Yeah.
like it might not be to society what society
Yeah.
think is perfect, but like for me, like I really resonate with that because after having a baby, I was like,
You have a baby?
oh my, yeah,
She does.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Wow.
The snapback.
We were in our house the other day and you was
Damn.
just getting the milk. I was like, sis, no homo. No homo.
Yeah,
Good.
See, what happens between me is
love.
I think it in my head. She thinks it out loud. I've been staring.
Love.
Yeah,
Go
no,
on.
but that's what I
Love.
was saying is like my whole body changed. Yes, the snapback was okay, happy with that. But it's like you have like all these like stretch marks and your body just will never look the
Okay.
same as it did
Yeah.
pre-pregnancy. So
Yeah.
take lots of pictures so you can remember.
Yeah.
But like it just
Word.
reminded me, it's like, but my body went through an amazing thing. Like
Yeah.
and definitely
You made
like
a human being.
do you get
Sorry, babe.
I
What?
made a human being, and like now I get to look at her every day. But it's like even though
Amazing.
the snapback was good, I still don't have the body that I had before.
Okay.
And it's like that was really hard for me for the
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
like couple of months because it's like, oh my god,
It's
like
so
I've lost
crazy
the
you
weight.
say that because I think you did.
How did you navigate that?
Navigate that, like I just started loving. I had to love myself, but I think like with having a child, like you go through an identity crisis anyways because like you're never gonna be the same person that you were before.
Yeah.
This earring is staying off now.
Yeah.
But you're never the person who you were before, and you'll never be the person. Like you'll never be that person again. So you have to accept this is me. Who is this new person?
Wow.
And when you go through that, you have to sort of look on the inside and be like, okay, do I like this again? Like I liked this before. Do I like this now? And it's like you got to adapt to change. But like sort of looking at yourself, it's like, okay, yes, my boobs are not the same size. My belly's not the same size. Yes, they look from the outside looking in. People probably won't see a difference.
I don't.
But I
at
notice
all.
Yeah.
because you don't like if I sit down, like you'll see like my scars and like you'll see my like stretch marks and stuff like that, and then like there's like a little bit more saggy skin, nothing too bad. Do you know
But
what
you
I
know
mean?
what the crazy thing is about that is that people can also go through that exact same thing without having a kid. If you were
100%.
someone that was extremely, I don't want to say extremely, but if you were
Overweight, yeah.
overweight
Yeah.
and you drop that weight very quickly, that
Yeah.
exact same thing happens. So sometimes moms go really hard on themselves. Because
Yeah.
honestly, babe, looking at you, I would have said you were the same size. I would
Yeah.
like, this bitch snapped back to pre-baby and I'm still not her pre-baby.
Yeah. Do you know what? For me, my biggest problem was fitness because I was so fit beforehand.
Yeah.
Like I was so close to I actually did a pull-up literally the month before I got pregnant.
Wow.
But and I was literally like, oh my god, this is so good. Like I was literally in the gym for fitness and for mental. Do you get me?
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh, like losing all that because you can't. Some people can, and fair play. They do. Some people work out through their whole pregnancy. Fair play, bro. But yeah, that's what I miss as well. But it's just a journey. You got to take it one step at a time. And also what you said, like on social media and stuff like that, like looking for outside validation. I think that's why I push against social media so much. And it's like I only post for what I want to post. Like I think Nessa said like a few months ago, she said to me, like, I love the way you're online. You literally just post what you want and then nobody hears from you again.
Yeah.
And it's like, you got to find that happy balance. You know what I mean?
Here it is. Here it is. Not meaning to preach, but hear me out. That's not you. Social media is not you.
You know what? Can I?
It's not. It's not you. You are a fully fledged human being. You can never be on an app. That is a profile, and a lot of smart, dare I say, intelligent people are using that profile to make money. That is not you. And as soon as we divorce how we feel about what happens to us online to who us, you're eating you up.
I remember telling my friend one time, looking at my Instagram, I said, I don't even recognize myself.
Yeah, because it's not you.
Like I don't recognize myself. Like
It's a
you guys know the real me.
avatar.
Like obviously a part of it is me, like a part of it, like my face or whatever.
Yeah.
But the moving Demi, like
Yeah.
That
The
ain't-
living, sleeping, dreaming,
shit ain't me.
that's not.
But do you think that you can be authentic?
Absolutely.
Like online, because that's where
That's what I try to do.
That's
like,
for me.
I don't
Yeah.
edit my
Ross
photos.
is crazy.
I'm too authentic because I
Ross,
would sit there.
Kwanele, 2 cornrow.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like this.
Maybe not.
Yeah. No, but see, the thing is, no, but you know
Dial
what's
it
so funny,
down,
right?
dial it down,
But
dial
you know
it down.
what's funny, right?
No.
People relate so heavy to it because last week I did it.
Yeah.
I was so stressed from work.
Yeah.
I think we had a pod that same day, so I had to figure out how to straighten my hair.
Mhm.
And like my hair was washed and everything, but
Mhm.
I just did an air dry.
like this.
Yeah.
And it was huge.
Yeah.
But that was what my natural hair looks like once
Fair.
it's combed and everything.
Fair.
And I just sat in front of the camera and said, does anyone relate to me right now?
Fair.
I was like, do you feel
Fair.
like how I feel on this blessed Wednesday?
Yeah.
I am tired.
That
My
was
hair,
smart. Now that's good.
people were flooding my
Because
DMs.
You're using it as a
Yeah.
tool to build
Yeah.
connection with your audience.
Yeah.
But it's still not you. Because this is you.
This is me once
Yeah.
once I have time.
Glam.
Once
Right.
No,
But that
I'd
was
love to be
you
like this
for
a lot more.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, like, because I feel like you can be authentic online. Like,
You can. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Like people
Absolutely.
like
But
Our-
for a
our families.
purpose. This is just a caveat I'd like to add. Like, if you want to be authentic, real, please have a plan. Please do not put your all of you online for attention. No, because
Yeah.
attention means resource, revenue. Have a plan. Are you trying to grow your platform because you want to have a podcast or you want to have a show? Like, yes, you can choose. If you can think of authenticity as a strategy,
Yeah.
then eat.
Do you know, I actually saw a TikTok a couple of weeks ago, and it was basically about this guy saying why people find it so hard to speak to themselves through a camera.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because we're not comfortable with ourselves. And that's why creators find it so easy to, like, that's why you connect with them, because they are okay with themselves. They can speak
Take it
to
or leave it.
themselves. And like, that's why the audience engage. That's why when you look at some content and people are talking, you can't connect with them because you can feel their
The
awkwardness.
discomfort.
So it's like,
Mm.
one thing about, if you do want to get your content out there, you got to be comfortable with yourself.
Absolutely. And stop thinking about what other people are going to think about you.
You have me wanting
Find
to
that
post
comfortability
right now.
through that.
True.
Just don't. That is probably like the biggest limiting belief that's stopping anyone from creating.
For
'Cause
me,
you're worried
my
about-
biggest one,
Yeah.
I'm the problem. I'm the perfectionist.
Yeah.
So it's not even a case of I don't care what you think about it.
I don't
It's
know
me
about
that
no professionals
I'm a-
posting 2 braids.
I'm a that was on my
on
story.
that.
That was on my story. It deletes after 24 hours.
Okay, that's
The posts don't delete.
timeline.
But the timeline stuff,
Yeah.
I am over analyzing it. And it's not even for anyone else. It's me looking for all the faults. But I think that's just my personality trait. So if
It's
I'm
also a
posting
Good
something,
thing,
I'm posting it because I think that's as best as it gets.
but that's great.
It also means I'm not dropping a lot of stuff.
But
Yeah.
like, if again, this dropping a lot of stuff thing, like it comes up in TikToks, everyone like, hey, post. Hear me out. If you don't have a strategy or a plan around why you're posting, refrain. That's my chat on that. Like, if you're not trying to, and when I say strategy or plan, right, I think the key question would be for me and for anyone is, what kind of value are you trying to build or bring on social media? What are you trying to help with? Are you trying to show people how to style outfits? Are you trying to teach people how to use a tool or how to start their own podcast, right? Because then once you understand what that value is, then your post frequency makes sense, right? Like, then it's aligned with, then you know that, okay, I have to post 5 times a week because people are going to wear outfits for work 5 times a week. So probably in the morning, they'll want to see my video to be inspired by the outfit they can wear to the office.
Yeah. Once you tell yourself what you're doing and
Once
you
you
know
find
what
your
you're doing,
niche.
Yeah.
you
You've
can't.
gotta find your
No one can
market.
question
Yeah.
that. Like no one,
Yeah.
no one can even chat. Like no one
Yeah.
could ever even chat.
Yeah.
But I have to tell you guys something though.
Oh, the tea.
Welcome to Demi's series, dating advice. Listen, I found out something, guys.
Okay.
Here we go.
If a man, so I have to shout. If a man tells you anything involving his cousin, he's lying. Did you guys know
Okay.
that? Anything
Wow.
cousin? Anything cousin?
If you've met the cousin, then it made
No.
me lie.
No.
Because I met the cousin, so they weren't lying. Because I was able to validate
No.
from the cousin.
Okay, let's let Demi cook.
Okay.
No.
Give us
Anything
the tea.
cousin? Cap. Straight cap.
What
Any-
happened?
It's not about what happened. It's
Right.
never about what happened. Anything cousin, he's like, because even my friend, my friend told me a story. He's a guy, and he was like, he used the cousin to like let a girl know that, oh, like I just went to go hang out with my cousin. The cousin, researching the cousin.
Yeah.
Anything, girls, because
that's
can I tell you
a lie
something?
for
Girls, you may
sure.
know because you've lived your life. Do you know what I mean?
That's
You
a lie for
probably
sure.
knew as well. I didn't know. You didn't tell me. Cousin?
You know what?
No, because
Cuz?
see, the thing is, she's saying I didn't tell her, but she didn't tell me until a week after the cousin situation had
Okay,
happened.
fair.
Doesn't matter.
Fair.
I'm letting you guys know today. Anything cousin,
Yeah.
he's lying.
Any
Bro,
family member, not
lying.
even cousin, any family member.
I
Yeah.
agree. I agree because like I have a small family. Like I'm an only child. You get me?
Yeah.
But my babes, is one of 6.
Okay.
Then he has one set of cousins. They're one of 9. Then others, they're one of 4.
Mhm.
Like these,
Huge families.
they're procreating like there's no tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? So it's like when they're with their cousins, they are with their cousins. He is with his cousins
For
because their
you.
cousins are in my house.
Okay, you
So
know.
I know that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
For
you can validate because they're in their house.
Yeah.
Listen,
But
Princess
girls,
is
can I
mad.
say something? Calm. If you're fairs. Fairs.
Freeze,
However,
babe.
he's cheating.
It's
It's not his cousin. I mean, it's not his cousin. It's not his cousin.
Is everyone here in a relationship?
I am.
I'm
Okay.
single, as you can tell.
Period.
complicated.
Okay, what does that mean? Give us
There's
the
something,
context.
there's something there.
Okay,
There's something there.
we're cooking.
We're
Yeah.
cooking.
Okay.
Yeah,
Small.
small. We're
Okay.
cooking small.
Fair. Fair. How long have you been in a relationship?
5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you finding dating in Dublin?
Yeah, tell
Listen,
us,
I've
girls.
not looked at anyone in
Can I say
Dublin in
something?
a
If he's
very
not
long
your,
time.
if he says cousin, dating. To be honest with you, like no one in Ireland moves to me anymore.
Okay.
Like it's people in the UK that usually move to me more.
Okay.
However, like long distance is an issue for them.
Fair.
But now like I'm actually in a good space. It took a while to get here, but like I'm in a good space. Glory be to God for real,
Yeah.
because it took a while to get here.
Why? Or how? How did you get to this
I
place?
did the work.
Okay.
I did the work. Like obviously, thank God for my amazing friends and family. But like
Yeah.
obviously, I've gone through a lot of stuff, and it's just kind of like, okay, cool, not repeating these lessons, understanding my worth, and like obviously reading, praying, asking for advice, having guy friends to ask for their perspective.
Mm,
And yeah, just like spending time with myself, loving myself, asking myself
Yeah.
questions like, why did you do this? Why do you feel like you need this validation?
mm,
Why do you feel like you can talk to him? Why do you keep calling this person that doesn't want to call you?
yeah.
And just kind of like learning that like I'm allowed to like what I like. No man can tell me I should not like this. For
Yeah.
example, I dated someone and I told him communication. I value communication on the
Mm.
highest level. I love communication, and he tried to cheat me out of that.
Okay.
Do you get me? And I realized
Yeah.
that it hurt at the end. So I realized, cool, now communication is a thing I love. I can't negotiate on that. So
Love.
just moving forward, learning these lessons and
Yeah.
just being more mindful. And also, guys, I do that prayer. You know that prayer?
Which one?
God, if he's not for me, can you take away? 1 week. 1 week.
God.
1 week. He's not here. He's gone.
Wow.
He's not here.
Wow.
But some people don't ask those questions. Some people don't want to ask because they really know. When you have to ask God,
Yeah.
God, if
Mm.
when you have to ask God, take him out of my life if it's not for me. You know damn well this
Yeah.
is it. You know
I
what mean?
relate so much to what you're saying, as a fellow single person.
Mhm.
But
Oh, cheers.
specifically, I know there's a part that you mentioned about community.
Mm.
I think something that I had to learn was how to not want everything from one person. Because when you get into a relationship, you want them to be your best friend, your confidant, your financial support, your your date partner, your everything.
Can the mic get closer?
Whereas, there's a reason why as human beings, as we've developed, we've had community. There's a reason why you'd have friends, you'd have family, you have all of these things, you have colleagues, right?
Yeah.
And in this era, it's just been amazing.
Mhm.
Just to add an extra layer of context and tea.
Go on.
Now being gay in Dublin, black and gay in Dublin.
Mm.
What's it
What
been
an
like?
experience.
Yeah.
What an
Yeah.
experience.
Good or bad?
Amazing, honestly.
Amazing.
Yeah, life-changing.
Really?
I know. Contrary to popular belief. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the gay men in Ireland are the ones,
I'm
are
not
the
gonna
good
lie.
ones.
Good.
That's what I
Hold on
mean.
now.
Um,
The gay community in Ireland.
yeah, no, I think I'm a unique case because I grew up all of my life in South Africa.
Okay.
And so my dating gay life was in a particular type of way, right? With particular type of people. Y'all know what yeah.
Yeah.
And then I moved to Dublin. Oh, mama. And then it was every color in the
A little
rainbow.
cocktail, like.
Braziliana, Porcelana, yay, Lithuaniana, So,
You're like a kid in a candy shop.
girl, but it's honestly, it's been so cool in that way. And like, honestly, on a deeper level, I think from a racial perspective, specifically with South Africa and our racial history, I'd kind of built up perceptions around what dating a white person looks
Yeah.
like.
Mm.
Moved to Dublin, completely changed.
Really?
Because, yeah, girl, because like, them Canadians ain't the same.
They
Them
ain't the same.
Portuguese. Everybody hitting different.
You're having a great time.
Yeah, I was. It's changed because I then got to a place of realizing that, wait, am I overestimating the importance of a relationship in my life right now? Right? Because I
Yeah.
work in a highly, I'm going to go heteronormative community. A
Yeah.
lot of the people in my office are engaged, married. Lots of people in Dublin are dating in long-term relationships. So I kind of felt that, okay, I need to get
for you.
Yeah. I need to.
Yeah.
But then through that journey, I kind of very clearly understood that wait. I want to have a relationship with myself.
Yeah.
I want to live. I want to travel. I want to,
Yeah.
and I want to do those things fully. Because this is the other thing that I think happens in a relationship. It is a commitment to a whole other human being, right?
100%.
And there's nothing wrong with that. It's amazing. It's lovely. But I also think that there's times in our lives and our journeys where we need to commit to ourselves and prepare ourselves to then arrive in a relationship ready
And that's what
and full.
and tea.
Yeah.
And on that.
I agree with that, and I think that when you're working in such a big big corporations,
Yeah.
and like sort of see the societal norms of like, oh, at this age I should get engaged, at this age I
Yeah.
I
Buy
need
a house.
I buy a house,
Oh, everybody
this
buy
age
houses.
kids, and I don't think that's the case. I feel like once you find the right relationship, you can be yourself.
Yeah.
Like
we
if
go.
you're in the right relationship, you can be yourself. And if you're with the right partner, you both are growing separately, but growing together.
Absolutely.
I think I resonate with what you're saying is because I got in a relationship when I was 21. So it's been a while now. Do you know what I mean? And like there was ups and downs because we both were still trying to find ourselves while still growing. So when you're trying to find yourself, like, and your partner will always be a mirror to you as well. So when you're looking at them, you're looking right back at you because they're showing you all your imperfections, all your negative parts that you don't want to admit, and vice versa. And that's really hard, especially when you're like growing, you're trying to find out who you are, you're doing jobs, like you're trying to grow, like find like from a career point of view, emotionally, like then you have family dramas coming in and stuff like that. So it is hard, but I really believe that if it's the right person, all these things about growing it will work.
Absolutely.
And even though it works, you will still fight, you will still have arguments, you still won't agree on things. But if it's the right person, they'll be your best friend. They will be your partner. They will be the person that you want to vent to. They will be your coach. They'll be your teammate. They'll be your financial supporter because that's a person that you've invested all your time into. That's who the person that you're going to invest the rest of your life into. And also it's the person that's going to be the parent to your kids. Do you know what I mean?
Or not.
Or not. You get me?
The older I get,
Safe
the closer
space.
I am
Safe
to that.
Yeah, true.
Are you
But
talking
like,
about
Kids.
Kids, no kids.
Kids, no kids. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
kids, no kids yet.
Yeah.
Was it dinks?
Yeah.
Double income, no kids.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I can see why. Like I can really see why.
I love
I
that.
want babies.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I've already made my choice, so
Yeah. Too late.
too late now. Double income with kids.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I wanted to ask
mean,
you,
amazing.
Kwanele,
Yeah.
how has your, South African heritage like shaped your journey?
Ooh,
you know,
yeah.
South
Oh,
West
I
Ireland, your
love
fashion,
that.
The
working
difference, yeah.
as
Yeah. I mean, first of all, I think as all of you can imagine, South Africa is an incredible place, right? And South Africa is huge, right? With a lot of different cultures and a lot of different experiences that one can have growing up in South Africa. But I am from the Xhosa tribe, and we are inherently a very proud people as a tribe. We're a tribe with a very eventful history. We also are a tribe who are famous, if you will. So Nelson Mandela was Xhosa. Trevor Noah is
that's all I
Xhosa.
know.
Exactly.
I'm trying to get it.
I was
So
gonna say, yeah, it's the language that I
Yeah.
recognize it whenever you
Yeah.
pronounce it, I'm like, that's the language.
yeah, but to be even more specific, I was raised by my mom, who is very proud. My mom's a nurse, but my mom's like an OG nurse. So she used to wear like all white. And my mom used to always tell me about how like in the 70s, like it was a flex when you would finish your shift and you had nothing on your uniform. Like imagine you're working with blood, and your uniform is white. Like that's my mom. Like when we grew up, my mom had hilarious, but we had white tiles in the kitchen only because she wanted to see if we cleaned after she comes back from work. Every bedroom had like cream white carpet.
Oh,
Because that's my mom,
God.
right? And so I would say like those are the type of experiences that helped inform the person who I am or was before leaving South Africa to come to Dublin.
Not just even that, but
Yeah.
I think that sort of attention to detail makes so much sense now, even with your style and how clean you are and what your fashion sense. It makes sense.
And I relate with that so much because, like, I used to get PTSD. So, like, at random moments, I'd have to arrange my table because I had
Yeah.
PTSD of my mom coming and shouting.
exactly.
So it'd be done. And even now with such clothing, ask Roz. Roz deals with me all the time. I'm like, Roz, not just do this or
Yeah.
just. I'm just like always
Yeah.
fine tuning everything.
Yeah.
Everything has to match. The color coordination has
Period.
to be T. Everything needs to be straight.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
So
scary.
it's that.
It
It's
has
that.
its downsides because
Yeah.
sometimes I actually just want to.
Yeah.
I just want to relax, and I don't want to pick that up,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I have to.
On a deeper note, I won't say controversial, but true to the South African experience, we also have a very troubled history with race and gender and all and with apartheid. However, through struggle, you make incredible results, right? Like you think about how a diamond
Pressure
is made,
makes
Pressure makes diamonds.
you know, and now as I reflect on who I am and when I even watch other South Africans in the UK, in Europe, in America, I see this common thread of like really hectic work ethic.
Yeah.
And I know it's because where we come from, even in some instances, even today, we work in environments where you're one of two Black people amongst 40, other races, or, there's still sort of racial or perceptions when it comes to racial barriers of things you can enter and not enter and not see.
Yeah.
I think a perfect example is for anyone who visits Cape Town, for example, you'll go and Cape Town, absolutely stunning. But you'll notice a stark difference in that most of the people who are in service are Black, right? Now, there's much that can be said about the population density, and most of the people are Black in the country, and therefore most of the people will do the work. But let me tell you some tea. Like when I came to Dublin and I saw white people behind the counter, I was like, damn, where they do that at? Like, what? Because I was just so used to, that
Yeah.
certain kind of visual and certain type of experience. But again, it just gives you so much resilience. Like I think as African people, this is just not white, Black South Africans, all South Africans, that history kind of motivates us to really go for it
Yeah.
whenever we leave or we go to other places. You know when you're working with a South African. You know. Like there's a thing. And I'm really proud of that, yeah.
I wanted to also ask you because
Yeah.
obviously you're very successful.
Oh,
I wanted to ask you, what have you learned about success that you can share with us? Because we're climbing.
I'm learning it right now.
I hear it.
Hear me out. There's no shortcuts.
Yeah.
There's no shortcuts. There's this thing called momentum. There's a term I think the older generation would have loved, which is hard work. I'm not a big fan of that because there's a insinuation of struggle, which I don't
You
appreciate.
should work smart, not hard.
Yeah, absolutely. Which is why I lean more towards momentum. And when I say momentum, it means that like in order for you to get really good at something, you need to do that thing a lot of times right? You need to build momentum towards doing that thing over and over and over and over again. That is, you know, I would say like the best way I could describe the formula to success. And I don't like it. You know, I don't like it because I thought, you know, and sometimes you look at other people and you think like, but how did you get that? But you don't really know that
the
there's
work behind it,
something.
The momentum
Like a
behind it.
very
Yeah.
terrible example, but let me cook. Terrible example. In South Africa, we have things called slay queens, right? I don't know if you guys know about slay queens, but these are pretty girls, very pretty girls, who more often than not will find a rich man to pay for their life, and they'll get an apartment and get a car, and they'll live their bad lives. You know, it's like baddies, right? And I have
rate
a
y'all.
friend, I know, right? And I have a friend who is one of these queens, right? And the assumption is that these girls get this life because they're pretty and they've got the body and they do the hair, whatever. Until I became friends with my one friend, and I went to go visit her in her house, and we started talking. I don't know what was happening in pop culture. I just brought up something that was happening and I could see in her eyes like she was like wanting to fall asleep. And then I was like, okay, friend, like, you know, what do you want to talk about? And then she started telling me, oh no, show me. I saw this bag and then I saw these shoes and and I saw this house. I kind of let her cook, right? And I promise you, for 2 hours straight, we only spoke about the things that she wants. Right. And the things that she wants, right? So it kind of clicked or clocked that like, okay, this is why this girl keeps getting all of these things, because this is all she ever wants to talk about. She don't care about no like human rights, you know, like, or like, you know, career progression or trying to grow her. Nah, she wants that Louis bag, right? And then I think that this man or whatever she gets then becomes that tool to get it, right? The universe just brings it to her because that's all she's ever thinking about.
Fair. That's
So
actually
what's the real lesson under that then? Did I miss it? Because
Yeah.
you're saying that cool.
It's momentum again.
Okay, momentum again. But how
Yeah.
did?
It's all she thinks about. That's why she's getting.
It's literally all she thinks about. And
That's all she
fun
works
fact,
towards.
she doesn't think about the man. That was the other plot twist I didn't think of, because I thought that like she thinks and she plots like which club should I go to, which hotels should I go. Nah, I'm like, oh, I nearly
So
said her name.
basically, what I kind of gathered is that she worked her whole life to get to the point that she's at. Just what she works as is different from what we think work
her
should
goal
look
was
like.
different.
There we go.
Her goal was
But-
Since
different.
she was young,
Perception.
So that's all
would
she's
tell me
always wanted.
when she was 15, people are not gonna get it, but like when she was 15, she used to do makeup for kids in school because she used to do her makeup so well. Because she used to go to town and take pictures by the bags and the mall.
She's basically living the life she worked hard for.
She manifested
Period.
her life,
Yeah.
and
Period.
she continues to manifest.
Right now.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like if you think about it, like if that's the only thing that you're talking about, the only thing that's in your brain, you are going to find a way to get there.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
that's it.
think the thing is that majority of people would look at someone like her and they would judge and be
Yeah.
like, she's just superficial, she's just fake. But the difference is at the
She's a
end of the
worker.
night, she's able to sleep at night
Ooh.
being that.
In a nice
So,
apartment.
so she's able to sleep at night happy enough being superficial and fake.
Yeah.
So the people who are envious, you're not happy enough to sleep at
Yeah.
night like that. So that's a you problem, not a her problem.
And Roz, she's living her dream.
Yeah.
And I think that's what hurts people, they're not willing to admit it.
Yeah.
When we throw vitriol at people who are doing their best, it's kind of also because you're mad.
Projection.
Yeah, because you
It's rejection that
want.
you've worked
you-
so hard.
yeah.
Why can't I get that?
Yeah.
Why? Yeah.
But that's her dream,
It's all
you know,
she's
or
worked
their
hard
dream.
for.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Shout out
got
to
there.
Slay Queens. Y'all know.
Hi, Rachel.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love the idea. Like, I love the idea of that. I'm obviously I'm in a growing kind of phase. So anything I
Yeah.
hear that I can grasp onto to kind of like add to strategies in my life.
Yeah.
and push
Be
myself,
obsessive
grab it.
with the you want to become tomorrow.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like that is the tea. That's probably, if there's one thing that's kind of even changed my approach at work from a leadership perspective, that's what it's been. Like any interaction, I always try to think, okay, how would tomorrow me like to interact with this situation? How do I make sure that I leave this person feeling better? You know, there's more, there's always more. I think we do ourselves a disservice by shrinking and or judging and or, don't even participate in that.
One thing would say is that I'm struggling with the reason why I would want to eventually move out of this country, because I feel like a lot of people are kind of like small minded,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm there thinking big things,
Mm-hmm.
but like I'm talking to you and you're not grasping what I'm actually trying to say. So a lot of like I have a lot of friends from around the world
Mhm.
because they understand like how big things can get and how nice and lovely things can be. Like
Mhm.
I've been telling my mom I want to move out, but she wants a husband to come get me. I was like, I'm not
Mhm.
thinking like that. Obviously, it'd be nice for someone to grab me, but I still want to work. Not work shit. No, I want to get to a place where like I want to be, and it requires big thinking. I can't survive being around small-minded people.
Well,
'Cause it makes
I
me.
think for you to get big, sometimes you have to do the small.
Oh no, that's what I mean. However, like for example, let's say for example, I could say I want a Barbus car, right? That's the Mercedes car,
G-Wagon, yeah.
G-Wagon. I want that car. But I just said I wanted to. I'm not letting you know what I'm doing behind closed
Yeah.
doors. However, because like I'm not showing you all the hard work I'm doing,
Yeah.
some people think that you're not gonna get there. You're not even doing the work. You don't see me doing the work. You just see a pretty face all the time come
Yeah.
up, show up, and obviously sometimes the thing associated with a pretty face is you don't do shit. You're not doing anything. You just sit there and be
Princess,
pretty.
don't tell them.
No, exactly. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Don't
I
talk
don't
about
tell
it.
them.
Don't talk about it.
Mhm.
Very controversial take.
Mhm.
My last one for the day,
No,
right?
go on,
Is
give us more.
try your best to
Mhm.
talk to rich people about your dreams.
Yeah.
Hear me out.
No,
right?
no, I'm hurt.
Especially people who've been rich all of their lives.
Mm.
Why? Because this person, when they were young, right, when they were a baby,
Mhm.
and they said they wanted a Maserati, they
Mm.
wanted a Porsche. No one in their space said that's not possible.
Mm.
Nothing in their space said that's not possible.
Mhm.
Most of their dreams, they were highly probable to come true.
Mhm.
And so, as adults,
Mhm.
more likely they operate in that space in that way.
Mhm.
And so when you talk to them and you're like, oh, like one of my dreams is to have a castle with a
Mm.
helicopter pad,
Mm.
right? Up north in Ireland
Mhm.
or somewhere. So I
Nice.
can fly
Yeah.
into Dublin and out and
That's
fair.
stuff.
Mhm.
And I went to the Punchestown races
Mm.
for the first time. Amazing. Won best dressed.
Ooh,
course.
But I was talking about this dream to like a rich Kildare village lady.
Mhm.
Didn't flinch.
Right.
She did. And then instead was like, oh, you need to meet Suzanne,
Mhm.
who lives in a castle.
Do you
And
get?
I love how you said that because like for example, I would say I want certain things, but because I'm in the small-minded kind of they don't get it. So I'm kind of
tell
frustrated
them.
about that. That's why like I don't really talk
Don't
too
tell
much
them.
anymore and like
Don't tell them.
but like when
You
people
still
tell me
can, though.
no 100%.
Yeah, you still can.
When people tell me their dreams or what they want, I never say you can't do that. I give them strategies. I give them solutions or people they can connect with to get
Yeah.
there. But not many people are like that.
But I
It's
think
frustrating.
if you're with like, are you with small like are they
Minded people.
small-minded
There we
people,
go.
or are you not in the right rooms
Yeah.
with it? Like,
That's
do you
why I
ever
said I
Yeah.
need to leave.
No.
No, because
No.
I don't think so. Because
Yeah.
I would say for me, I don't have very small-minded friends.
Mhm.
Like I'm going to use my best friend Naomi as an example. Since we've been young,
Yeah.
she's known me. She's known the type of person I am. So anytime I've ever had an opportunity come up, she's been that friend that I can ring. And she was like, yeah, I think it's a good idea. I think she will never, ever condition my mind to think smaller. She will always condition it to be bigger.
More.
Even with this now, our next live show, from the jump,
Period.
the day she heard about this, she was like, yeah, and we're going to sell this one out. And I'm going to go into work and I'm going to tell these people about it and that people about
Yeah,
it.
100%.
So it's not always, I think, our environment. I think it's also the people you're around because you also have to convince these people that you mean the shit that's coming out of your mouth. So it's like, if you want people to uplift you, it's I know as much as we're saying be careful with what you're telling people if they're speaking negative about you.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you do have to show the work because if
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
didn't see all the little steps that I was making growing up, she wouldn't have faith in me.
Absolutely.
But because she can see all the different things
The
that I have
receipts.
done, she's like, yeah, you are destined for greatness because I see how hungry you were. I
Yeah.
see how much you had to sacrifice. I see
Yeah.
when your family left, how you picked yourself up.
Yeah.
So if you have those things behind you, and those aren't even things that I physically had to say, those are things that she's seen
Yeah.
that has not have to come out of my mouth. And that's why she has faith in me because she can see the work ethic. So sometimes it is us, I think, sometimes a bit more than the rooms that we're in. Because trust me, when you're bright, no matter what room you walk into, you shine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more so
Ooh,
like
we're getting real on the
you know
gist.
no
We're
like
getting
because like
so
obviously
real.
it's just kind of like I know what I want and I know
Yeah.
what I want for my people. However, it's just more so like staying away from negativity.
Yeah.
Because negative, let's say, imagine had a long day, working hard, doing what you need to get to, and obviously like you're confiding in someone or just expressing yourself with that bit, and like you're just hit with negativity, and it's just kind of like I didn't come here for that. But like obviously when I said I want to move, it's not only just take a plane and fly out. It's also
Yeah.
like move into different spaces or
Yeah.
be around people that
okay.
will understand my vision. And
Yeah.
like I've realized that though, talking too much is not good anyways.
Yeah.
And more so like Ross said, doing the work is what matters.
Yeah.
However, sometimes people don't even understand the work you're doing. However, as long as
Absolutely.
you understand the work you're doing,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
that's all that matters. That's
true.
where
Yeah.
that's where I was going.
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
I feel as well where we get put in rooms.
Mhm.
Sometimes we're there to listen,
Yeah.
and then sometimes we're there to guide.
Yeah.
And the rooms that sometimes we can get that mixed up as well.
Mhm.
There's sometimes we confide in people thinking that they're gonna uplift us, but they're not at the level that we're at.
Yeah.
So we actually have to guide them to come up to us.
Mhm.
And I think that's where it gets confusing. You gotta pick your rooms wisely.
Mhm.
There's people like I have like family members that don't understand at all about this podcast life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not saying that it's a negative way of they're not negative
They
towards
just
me,
don't
but
get
they're
it, yeah.
realists.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they work really high pressure jobs
Yeah.
and they understand that life.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And they can teach me when I go to my 9 to 5, they can teach me in those ways. But when I start talking about this, they have no concept of it. And it's like every step, like since how long have we been doing this podcast?
2.5 years.
Do you get me? When we first started to now has been such a big difference. And I purposely have not gone and been like, oh my God, this is what I did this week. This is what I did this week. I showed with my actions that every step that I've done. And now they're like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You're going,
Live
they're going to
show?
the Ambassador
Yeah,
Theatre.
yeah.
I know that place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Amazing.
that place is amazing. So
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
like, as you guys are saying,
Yeah.
like don't talk too much. Show with your
Yeah.
actions. And if people aren't giving you the reception that you need,
Leave
then
them
move
behind.
Yeah.
on. Move
Yeah.
on.
Leave them behind because you're going
Yeah.
further than those people.
Yeah.
One
Or
more.
teach them.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
because sometimes people
She begging
Yeah.
me.
so
Yeah.
no, but sometimes you gotta teach
Some people need it. Sometimes you could be that bright light in someone's life that can change the whole trajectory.
Yeah.
For example, like I'm not bragging, right? But obviously when my friend was dating or whatever, she was kind of like struggling. I told her to go on Hinge and she tried Hinge and it didn't work.
Mhm.
Then I said, no, try again. She's getting married in April, bro. I'm going, fly now. I'll fly now. And she's happy with him and he loves her. He treats her. But what if I was just like, yeah, I don't think you should go on Hinge. Like, you should just be single for the... What if I was that friend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I never want to be that person that puts people down. Like, I'm always
Yeah.
going to push them. Obviously, make sure it's calculated risks. Make sure it's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
something that you're going to
yeah.
risk your life. But I always try and push people as much as I can.
Yeah.
But people don't be pushing them.
Yeah.
One more thing
Go
I'd
on.
like to motivate, especially young women to do, is to shoot your shot
Yeah.
in friendship.
Mm.
When we think about how friends and relationships are formed, they kind of happen to us naturally. So you get friends at school, through your neighborhood, through your family. So for most of our adult lives, or at least for our young to adult lives, we don't form friends from an active pursuit of forming friendships because they just naturally exist.
Yeah.
But then you hit 23, 27, you're living in an apartment alone, then it's where's my neighbors, where's my friends? You're not, you know what I mean? I think it's imperative to, one, think about the kind of friends you'd like to have, the kind of life you'd like to live, and send that DM.
Yeah.
Ask. Be
That's
like,
one
hey,
thing
can I have a coffee?
Make that plan.
Demi is really good at doing that.
Yeah.
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 I made a friend like last.
Yeah.
Amazing.
We had bread, steak.
Amazing.
Steak. No, like 100%. But obviously, you have to gauge their character.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like you said, like,
absolutely.
you can't- I can't
You'll
just pick
use
anyone.
that as a measure
but-
to gauge it.
But also, I actually feel good now with the people that I attract, women and men. Like,
Yeah.
like I get it as a compliment when someone like, let's say Kwanele, like,
Yeah,
we've
period.
we've been vibing or
Mhm.
whatever. When someone like you, hardworking, inspiring, is not now wants to be in my environment, like in my vicinity, I'm like, okay, no, Demi, you're doing something right. Keep going this direction, and you could attract more people. So
yeah.
it's beautiful. But guys, it's time to wrap up.
Yeah, this has been a really good convo.
I really
We could have
enjoyed.
probably stayed for another hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Yeah, we're gonna have to
ate.
do a part 2.
Mhm.
Yeah, of
100%.
course, of course. After chicken and waffles.
I was just
Yeah.
after chicken
Chicken
and waffles.
Yeah. Is there anything you'd want to shout out before we close?
To put people on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, first of all, 15th of March, Chicken and Waffles, Opium Gardens, Shades
Ooh,
of Green,
nice.
absolutely.
No, I'm so
Yeah, that nice
excited.
venue. Ooh.
Yeah, it's that innovation. So absolutely that. If you want to chat, engage, help elevate your style, I'm at Kwanele on Instagram, so we can do that. And like, shout out to you, like whoever is watching, listening, you are amazing. you are special. You are incredible. There's no one like you. If there's something that you're needing or wanting to do, do it. I know there's a thought like, oh, but so many people are doing it already. None of those people are you.
Yeah.
There's space for you to be and do and have and grow.
100%.
So we can't wait to see what you're going to do.
Live show.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Another live show,
9th
guys.
of May.
9th of
Bro.
May.
That's
but this is-
crazy.
Ambassador Theater.
Ambassador Theater, bro. You better get your tickets. They're on
crazy.
sale. They've
Right
probably
now.
been on sale for a couple of weeks now, so we better hear that sold out sign.
Period.
You
But
tell them, baby.
But guys, like honestly, like we like obviously you weren't here when we were talking about a live show, but we're so grateful for everyone that showed up.
Yeah.
So grateful that we've decided to bless you guys again with another live show.
Round 2.
Yeah, guys, like you guys make us do what we do. Like every listeners, if we have one listener or 1,000, like we're grateful for every single one of yous. Like you keep us motivated to do better, to be better. 6 a.m.ers, the 6 a.m. clubbers, you get me? So
I'm literally going home to go upload for 6 a.m.ers.
yeah, bro.
That's how much we fuck with y'all.
You know, so we just want to say, like, I want to say thank you to everyone that's listening to us.
Thank you so much.
If you listen to us, please, 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 please buy a ticket to our next live show.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's gonna be better than the last. There's gonna be exciting stuff. We're gonna have special guests like we always do, but it will mean so much to us. And if you can buy a ticket, we'll love you forever. We even shout you out. The first 100 people will shout out on the pods.
Yeah, we should. Guys,
one episode, we just read all the names.
Read all the names, literally.
Like we have the access to that information. I don't even know if we do.
No,
we don't. We won't share your name. We won't share your name. GDPR. Sorry, MCD.
But yeah, no, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please follow our guest Kwanele. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and tune in next week for your
weekly subscription of the gist.
Is it to the gist or of the gist? To the gist.
Got me for your meat, yeah, man. Shawty's in that man when